The Philippines is vying for a non-permanent seat at the UN Security Council in 2027 as the country looks to cement its role as a peace builder. CNA's Bernal traveled to the southern Philippines to examine efforts there to address militancy in the region.
The Philippines lawmaker representative at the ASEAN +3 meeting in the Assembly of the Inter-Parliamentary Union in Uzbekistan this week has urged support for the country's bid for one of the 10 non-permanent seats on the United Nations Security Council in 2027. Part of the bid is to underscore the country's peace-building and counter-terrorism efforts. A peace process in the country's south involves the gradual laying down of arms of the Moro Islamic Liberation Front, the country's largest Muslim rebel group. It had negotiated for autonomy of the Muslim-majority region called Bangsamoro, where it is headquartered. But even with the 2014 permanent ceasefire deal in place, various stakeholders are pitching in to ensure lasting peace in the Bangsamoro region.
International development agencies have expressed willingness to pitch in and help the regional government provide non-monetary incentives for civilians who willingly surrender their unregistered firearms. But these newly confiscated ones are homemade and improvised, which shows you the kind of gun culture that exists in the region.
Advocates refuse to call it a gun culture. Though a national law permits private gun ownership, security forces in the south continue to confiscate unregistered firearms. Beyond the Bangsamoro region, the country has also successfully defeated the secessionist-turned-bandit Abu Sayyaf group after more than 30 years. The battle-hardened general now in charge of the division that disbanded the group admits the path towards peace was not achieved solely through military means.
If you are only dealing with war through the guns that you are holding, the problem cannot be resolved. You need to have the right mind, the commitment, in also dealing their affected families. And when the communities in the area saw that from the soldiers of our armed forces deployed here, we were able to somehow win the hearts and minds of the people.
Having earned the community's trust, many refused to provide a safe haven for the terrorists. This in turn depletes the terrorists' food supply and logistic support. A former Abu Sayyaf terrorist says financial aid and livelihood support provided by the Philippine government had enticed others like him to surrender.
Yung hindi namin makakalimutan doon yung mga walang pagkain. Kahit yung hindi na makain ng unggoy, kakainin namin kung wala na kaming pagkain. Ngayon, yung nandito na ako, pwede na ako makahiram. Kung may trabaho ako, pwede ko na mabilihan.
The Philippines' record of addressing militancy through peace negotiations and other pro-peace initiatives is expected to play a role in its bid for the UNSC seat next year for the term that runs from 2027 to 2028. Buena, Bernal, CNA, Southern Philippines.